Alright, so IXL X5 is called permutations. So permutation is a really long word that means this. It's the ways in which a set or number of things can be ordered or arranged. Like if you have 5 books that you want to put on a bookshelf, how many different orders can you put those books in, right? So that's what it's going to tell you. How many different orders are there, right? This is used when order matters, right? We can't put one book in 2 different places, right? So it matters where it goes in the thing. Lists are examples, putting books on bookshelves or making a roster for a team, things like that, right? So here's the notation. This is what the little notation will look like. It'll look like either of these. These are the same thing. It's either the NPR or P with the N and the R in parentheses. Mostly it depends on which calculator you're using. It's the biggest difference here. But they're the same thing. The N is for the number of objects, right? And R is for the number in the list, or how many spots you have. Like if you go to try out for a team, 30 people go try out, but only 20 people make the team, the 30 would be the N and the 20 would be the R, right? There's 30 kids, but 20 spots, right? So we're going to do an example here. It says, 6 teams are playing in the same league. In how many different orders can they finish? Right, so we've got 6 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many orders are there? So I'm going to show you a long way and a short way. Just the long way helps you understand it better. The short way is just a little shorter, right? So I'll show you the long way this one time. So we've got 6 teams, right? So there's 6 spots they can go in. So out of the 6 teams, there's 6 options for first place. Now that there's a team here, now there's only 5 options for second place, right? Because there's already one there, which means there's 4 options for the next spot, 3 options, 2 options, and 1 option, right? Every time you go down, your number goes down 1 because you left a team behind, right? You put a team here, now there's 5 teams, put 1 there, now I have 4 more left, put 1 there, I have 3 left, go like that. Then all you gotta do is multiply all those numbers together, right? So I'm gonna do 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Right, multiply them all together, 720. So there's 720 different ways you could put those teams in order. Right, that's the longer way. Shorter way. So the calculators have a button that'll look like one of those 2. So I'm gonna show you a couple different calculators just in case you're using different ones. But first we need to figure out what that N and that R are, right? N is for the number of objects. So in here I have 6 teams, right? There are 6 teams available. So 6 would go in the N spot. R is for the number of spots. Since we're taking 6 teams and putting them all in the list, that means there's 6 spots, right? So sometimes it'll be the same number. So now to the calculator. So if you're using the TI-84 on the Chromebooks, right, that is what I'm going to show you first, right? This is TI-84. All the buttons are the same. I just have an actual calculator. So what you want to do is you want to type the first number first. So I'm going to type a 6. Then you want to hit this math button. And you see there's a bunch of tabs up here. You want to go over to the last one, probability. And see it's right there, number 2. So you hit enter and it sticks that there. So you already have the first one. Now hit the second number. So we've got NPR is 6 and 6. Right? Then you hit enter. 720. Right? So we got that again. Now I'm going to show you how to type it in on the Desmos app. So I opened up Desmos here. I want the scientific calculator. Okay, so for this one, it's a little different. First you click function, and you see that brings a bunch of different stuff. Down here on the corner is the NPR, so you click that. And then when you open it, see it has these parentheses here. What you're gonna do is, that's more like this one here. So the N, comma, R, right? So our N and R were 6 and 6. So in here, I'm gonna put 6, comma, 6. And then And if you see already here, it's already there. Enter and save it. 720 again. All right, so again, function gets you to the function list, and then you click that, and then you just type your 2 numbers. So you can either go back to main and just click with the buttons. I like to type it on the calculator or on the keyboard. I find that easier. But there you go. So all 3 times we got the same answer. So there you go. So this is part 1 video. I'm going to make a part 2 video. So go ahead and watch that next.